Hello, good day. Wayne Roach here to read to you the good news. The 22nd good news of Leviticus, the Lord commanded Moses, I'm here again at my cousin John, his, home. And, it's, I don't have the funds, to wish for a new, the video tapes. So, I'm doing it here. You don't mind. I mean, it's free. I don't have to pay for those, things. But it's still a bit gruff. I've got just over a cold. But I'm just going to read Leviticus 22. The Lord commanded Moses to tell Aaron and his sons, "You must not bring disgrace on my holy name, so treat with respect the sacred offerings that the people of Israel dedicate to me. I am the Lord. If any of your descendants, while he is ritually unclean, comes near the sacred offerings which the people of Israel have dedicated to me, he can never again serve at the altar. This applies for all time to come. I am the Lord. None of the descendants of Aaron who has a dreaded skin disease or discharge may eat any of the sacred offerings until he is ritually clean. Any priest is unclean if he touches anything which is unclean through contact with a corpse, or if he has an emission of semen, or if he has touched an unclean animal or person. Any priest who becomes unclean remains unclean until evening, and even then he may not eat any of the sacred offerings until he has taken a bath. After the sun sets, he is clean, and then he may eat the sacred offerings, which is his food. He shall not eat the meat of any animal that has died a natural death, or has been killed by wild animals. It will make him unclean. I am the Lord. All priests shall observe the regulations that I have given, otherwise they will become guilty and die, because they have disobeyed the sacred regulations. I am the Lord, and I make them holy. Only a member of priestly family may eat any of the sacred offerings. No one else may eat them, not even someone staying with a priest or hired by him. But a priest's slaves, bought with his own money or born in his own home, may eat the food the priest receives. A priest's daughter who marries someone who is not a priest may not eat any of the sacred offerings, but a widowed or divorced daughter who has no children and who has returned to live in her father's house as a dependent may eat the food her father receives as a priest. Only a member of a priestly family may eat any of it. If any person who is not a member of a priestly family eats any of the sacred offerings without intending to, he must repay the priest with its full value, plus an additional 20%. The priest shall not profane the sacred offerings by letting any unauthorized person eat them. This would bring guilt and punishment on such a person. I am the Lord, and I make the offerings holy. Now, the Lord commanded Moses to give Aaron and his sons and all the people of Israel the following regulations, which when an Israelite or any foreigner living in Israel presents a burnt offering, whether as a fulfillment or as a vow or as a free will offering, the animal must not have any defects. To be accepted, it must be a male without any defects. If you offer any animal that has any defects, the Lord will not accept it. When anyone presents a fellowship offering to the Lord, whether as fulfillment of a vow or as a free will offering, the animal must be without any defects if it is to be accepted. Do not offer to the Lord any animal that is blind or crippled or mutilated, or that has a running sore, or a skin eruption or scabs. Do not offer any such animals on the altar as a food offering. As a free will offering, you may offer an animal that is stunted or not perfectly formed, but it is not acceptable in fulfillment of a vow. Do not offer to the Lord any animal whose testicles have been crushed, cut, bruised, or torn off. This is not permitted in your land. Do not offer as a food offering an animal obtained from a foreigner. Such animals are considered defective and are not acceptable. When a calf or a lamb or a kid is born, it must be taken from its mother for 7 days. But after that, it is acceptable as a food offering. Do not sacrifice a cow or its calf, or a sheep, or its lamb, or a goat, and its kids on the same day. When you offer a sacrifice of thanksgiving to the Lord, follow the rules so that you'll be accepted. Eat it the same day and leave none of it until the next morning. The Lord said, obey my commands, I am the Lord. Do not bring disgrace on my holy name. All the people of Israel must acknowledge me to be holy. I am the Lord your God, and I make you holy. And I brought you out of Egypt to become your God. I am the Lord. That is 22 of Leviticus. God bless. I'm Wayne Roach.